Photos released of two women wanted in deadly Philadelphia corner store shooting, killing the father of 5. More after this. Hello everyone and welcome back to AG's Point of View, where I give you my analysis on the most popular topics in the world today. In today's video, we have two women accused of killing a man inside of a corner store in the Point Breeze section of Philadelphia. Before I dive into the details of the video, if you're new here, welcome. Welcome to AG's Point of View. Do me a favor, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button as well to bring more awesome, loving, and wonderful people over, similar to yourself. All my normal subscribers, thanks for coming back. I'm diving in. Tyreece Jerry, age 35, was shot multiple times and killed during an altercation with two women inside the Federal Deli Market in Philadelphia's Point Breeze neighborhood on Monday. The two women fled the scene after the shooting and are being sought by police. Police have released surveillance photos of the suspects and are asking for the public's help in trying to identify them. Now, I'm gonna dig a little deeper into the story. That was just a summary of what's going on, so that way you would know what's going on. Now, Jerry was shot multiple times while inside the Federal Deli Market at the corner of 20th and Federal Street around 6:30 p.m. on Monday. The deli is also near the 17th Police District, ironically, which is right down the street. When the police arrived, the officers found Jerry on the ground outside the store. He was transported to a Jefferson University Hospital where he later died. His father said his son has 5 young children, 2 girls and 3 boys. All right, so it says, let's see. Police say the two women ran in different directions after the shooting because they didn't want to get caught together, because, if you split up, you kind of, do your dash and kind of hopefully get away in your case. All right, so investigators believe the shooting happened following an altercation with the two women that escalated, resulting in the deadly shooting. That's when we know that one of the females pulled a handgun and fired at least 5 shots, striking the 35-year-old male victim at least 4 times, 3 in the torso, 1 in the leg. All right, what I'm going to do is put the link in the description. That way you can continue to read the story. It's slightly lengthy and I want to keep you here all day, so I'm going to continue on with my comments and we're going to move on. First and foremost, we got two women inside of a deli arguing with a man, and whatever the argument was, I don't know what the argument was, but it ticked her off so much that she pulled a gun out and shot the man 5 times, 4 in the torso and 1 in the leg. He ended up being, transported to the Jefferson University Hospital where he was pronounced dead. Now, this is a sad situation all the way across. My man had 2 daughters, 2 young daughters, and 3 young sons, It's a family man. Now, whether he lived a squeaky clean life, whether he was from the streets, it has nothing to do with him being a family man, He's a daddy, he got those kids, and those kids probably depend on him to provide a meal for them, clothing, shelter, all the above. Now, mom is left to do the job all by herself. Hopefully she's got some family members that's going to step in and, give her some sort of assistance, help her out and keep her going, It's hard, 5 kids. I got 2 kids, all right? And I'm clearly only taking care of 1 because the other one is older. But between me and mom, we got to work together, and it's already tough enough trying to do all the things that 1 child needs to do. They got 5 kids. Okay, so this is going to be a long stretch. It's going to be a tough time in that household, and it's unfortunate that this happened. Now, this is not a common case because you got two women that, actually go out and decide, okay, they want to be Cleo and set it off and just start shooting people. You know what I'm saying? So, this is not female type behavior. What could they have been arguing about in this store that was that serious that made them snap? You let me know in the comment section below. Let me know what could have been something they was talking about. I mean, clearly I don't know what it was. I have no clue what it was. What could you possibly be talking about? Two women. You know what I mean? She might have said something. He might have said something back. They going back and forth. I don't know. He could have been trying to approach her. Maybe trying to, holler at her, try to get with her. I don't know. I'm just guessing at this point. You know what I'm saying? But the unfortunate thing is you got a woman out here shooting. This is usually a crime that young men do. Now, the shooter was between the ages of 23 and 25. Her accomplice was in her upper 20s. So we don't know the exact ages of them. I just know they was in their 20s. I just know that most of the time, I mean no harm to anyone out there that's in their 20s, okay? But I call them grown-ass children. They grown folks. They out there on their own. They do their thing. You can't tell them nothing. But they got the mind of a child. You know what I'm saying? They don't get their way. They don't get what they want. They throw a temper tantrum. They start going off. All types of stuff. You know what I mean? The maturity is still being built up into them. Some get it faster than others. So it's an unfortunate situation that these young women basically threw their life away over an argument. And this clearly usually happens after a lot of arguments. Just as like it's like a story. I mean, not a story, but it was a rap song that Jay-Z had. He said, I don't argue with people because people from a distance can't tell who was who, right? You know what I mean? You're looking like a fool. You know what I mean? So they're in the store, you arguing, you know what I mean? You going off like, I mean, for what? What are we doing here? What are we doing here? We got a woman. Do they have any children? I mean, it's not mentioned that they had any children. Maybe they don't have any children. Maybe they was throwing their life away. I don't know. Sometimes the mentality of these people out here in these streets is a little twisted and backwards, you know what I'm saying? And all they want is what they want, you know what I mean? I'm not getting in an argument with somebody. That's just not what I do, you know what I'm saying? I may get upset about some things here or there, but for the most part, I try to, steer clear from the arguments, because once you get in the arguments, then all of a sudden they turn around and they want to start, pull their gun out. Then you like, oh, what you gonna do? And you want to challenge somebody. Knowing damn well you ain't got no gun, but you want to challenge somebody with a gun. So that makes no sense, okay? So now you got to put yourself in a predicament where you don't want to be at, you know what I'm saying? So now it's an on and on continuous cycle, you know what I'm saying? My prayers go out to these kids because it's going to be tough, and I hope and pray these kids don't turn to the streets, because it's very well possible it can happen. These kids can completely turn to the streets and return the favor that happened with their dad to somebody else, you know what I mean? And we don't need more of that on the streets. We definitely don't. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot of kids out here now, as it is, that need to be in some sort of structured program, but they're not. They're out here running the streets. They're running around in groups of 5 and 10, you know what I'm saying, causing havoc and destruction all up and down the city. You know what I'm saying? You can see it on every news clip, and there's always something jumping off with these kids. You know what I'm saying? And it makes no sense whatsoever. You know what I'm saying? And I just hope and pray that it gets better, because you can't expect people to do every single thing that you want them to do. They are not going to be the way you want them to be. Okay? I may have a disagreement with you. That don't mean just because we have a disagreement that some one of us gotta die. Either you gotta die or I die. Because look, we both disagreeing, so now we have to die. No, it's just cooler heads should prevail, hopefully, and then we move forward. You know what I'm saying? There's too many people dying as it is. You know what I'm saying? So this is a sad situation all the way around. Hopefully they catch these women and throw the book at them. I'm sorry, they gotta throw the book at them. They got to. You got kids out here. I don't care what this boy said or did. You know what I'm saying? He couldn't have possibly said or did anything that would warrant him to die at that moment. You couldn't. You mad at him, shoot him in the leg. You know why you're not gonna shoot him in the leg? Because I promise you on everything I love. You shoot my man in the leg, he get away, come back, he see you, he put a couple in your brain. It's kill or be killed. That's just how it is in Philadelphia. You know what I'm saying? It's kill or be killed. So that's why you see so much death and destruction out here, because people are so afraid for someone to come back. I'd rather throw myself in prison, okay, than you hunt me down all my life and then kill me and me be on the run. That's just the mentality out here. That's just the mentality how it is in the city. It's an unfortunate situation, but we gotta learn it. We gotta do better. There's too much crime in the city, y'all. Too much. The summer ain't even hit yet. It's only May. Me and spring. The sun ain't shining extra bright and extra hot. Okay? So prayers up to those kids and the family. Hopefully they get what they need and the right, support that they need, and hopefully everything works out for them. You know what I'm saying? With that being said, if you like what you've heard, please don't hesitate to hit the subscribe button down below. Hit the like button as well to bring more awesome, loving, and wonderful people over, similar to yourself. All my normal subscribers, thanks for coming back. All my new subscribers, welcome. Welcome to AB's POV. Do me a huge favor. Hit that like button. Reach down, hit that like button. It costs you nothing. It'll help me out tremendously. It'll bring more people into the fold, and we can have a grand old time in the comment section talking about what's going on in the video. So hit the like button. All the visitors, I'm gonna give you a shout out to. You can go on and hit that subscribe button. You've been a visitor 2 times, 3 times. Come on, what's wrong with a little? Click on the little subscribe button. Hit the notification bell. That way you know that I just dropped the video and now it's time to dig in. Okay, so I thank you guys. I'm a little tired. I don't know if you can tell, but long day at work, long day. So I love every single one of y'all. Come check me out on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, YouTube Shorts, Facebook, ABG's TV. I'm all over the. All right, I'll see you guys later. I'm done talking. I love every single one of y'all. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.